especially if you do it and you're not ready. Don't be letting people hype you up in no way, shape, or form.
That's just how I live. Money and pretty women.
I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my updated way of how I've been doing my makeup lately. I need to let the mousse and stuff sit for a while, so I figured I could keep recording and go ahead and get the content for this video while I wait. Elf did gift me quite a few products. I'm gonna use some of those today, so this video will majority be drugstore. Recently, I needed new makeup brushes. Ran across the Elf ones in Burlington. I'm not trying to have this video be like an all Elf video. The ones that I currently have I've been using for a very long time. I tried a few of them last night, so some of them will have the color of my foundation and different makeup items in them, but they've only been used once, some of them, because let's go ahead and get started. I'm taking first the Elf Poreless Putty Primer, and I'm going to apply this all over my face. This is really nice. I've already done my skincare routine and everything. I cut my edges out, so I'm trying to keep them like tucked away a little bit. I'll link my skincare routine video down below for you all, but skincare is definitely important to me, especially if you're going to wear makeup. I feel like it's important to take care of what's underneath the makeup. That is a key to kind of like having a nice base and everything, to still care for your own skin before slapping a bunch of products on top. So I do like this primer a lot. Whoa. It helps my makeup to last all day. It just gives me a good starting point. And today I'll be using the Elf Flawless Finish Foundation. This one is in Caramel Deep Tan with neutral undertones. I'm going to do 2 pumps of this. And then I mix in 1 of the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in 11 Amber. Both of these together help me to, why are my pumps not coming out even on everything? I never have my sponge ready when I sit down. I'll be back. I don't remember what I was saying, so I'm just back. This is the Elf Stipple Brush. I used this yesterday when I was doing my makeup. These are the ones that I mostly be using. I threw out the other box. I'll probably do an overlay to show you all because I actually bought 2 of them. Stay tuned for my Vlogmas videos. It has details about what each brush is for on the back. Sometimes when we're doing makeup together on Instagram Live, y'all will ask me like, how do you know which brush to use? I like brushes that are labeled because it basically tells you what to use it for or when to reach for it. So I'm gonna hold on to that box until I've kind of like learned when to reach for them. Before having those brushes though, for me, if it seems like it's the right brush, I'ma use it. I get it on there first and then I just go in circular motions. Before getting this brush, I would just apply it with the Beauty Blender. I like the way this stipple brush lays the foundation down. I'm gonna take whatever is left on the round side of the Beauty Blender. That's when I began tapping this into the rest of my face. I really had like a good time chatting with you all on Instagram Live last night. What I want to do eventually, if you all enjoyed this video, hopefully we can do a video where I do some of those same topics that we were discussing on live here on YouTube. Make sure I get the side of my nose as well, because we were talking about things like saving money, moving out of your parents' house, and I'm actually going to do the contour first. I almost forgot. For my contouring, actually this is, I got highlighter all over my makeup when I went out of town. Dark Cocoa. Sometimes I like to do my contouring before I do my highlighting. I apply it here, try to chisel out my jawline since I got that quarantine 15 going on right now. Under the lip, we already kind of touched the forehead. As I get closer to finishing my makeup, that's when I'll take my scarf off, basically so that I don't have a line of demarcation. For that, I'm going to take my Elf contouring brush and I'm just going to brush upwards. Y'all know what I did not do. When I blend my foundation in, normally I spray the Elf Glow Dewy Mist before I begin blending that in, but it's okay. Actually, let's do it now. Why not? I don't know, I just like the finish when I do my makeup that way. On Instagram, someone had asked me on live about tips for moving out of your parents' house. I just feel like it's 2 ways to be prepared. Sometimes you can be mentally prepared to do something, but before you're financially prepared or ready to do something. I was telling her, if you haven't moved out yet where you currently live, treat that like it's already your place, you know? Like, do you buy toilet paper there? Or do you go and be like, hey, where the tissue? We out of tissue. Or do you contribute to anything? For example, if you live with your parents, something that you could do, ask to pick up one of the bills. And you don't have to pick up the most expensive one. It's looking crazy right now. Trust the process. And the goal is to not give that back, right? Like if you say, hey, I want to be responsible for the internet bill. Or if y'all got a family line, you say, okay, I want to be responsible for making sure I get this family phone line paid. You practice that and you see how well you can do with that. And if you're already acting like where you currently live at is your place versus just sitting around waiting on everything to be done for you. Not to say like, because before I moved out, of course, my dad loves to cook, go to the grocery store, all of that. But anything that I need, if you have a job especially, I'm going to say that, you should be handling that on your own. If you're a certain age, I ain't saying if you're like 15 to 16, you shouldn't be considering moving out in the first place. So concealer of choice for the day, this is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in medium beige. I forgot which one I was using before this one, but I did go a shade lighter now. Once I began to put the powders and everything on top, if it's too close to your skin tone, it'll start looking a little toned down. So to keep that highlighted look, I go a little bit lighter. Then when I put the powders on, it just blends it perfectly the way I want it to be. Underneath the eye, on the bridge of my nose a little bit, just to kind of snatch that. But yeah, just practicing habits like that helps you to know if you're ready or if you're not, you know? Versus an age, because I feel like sometimes people feel like if a person is a certain age, it means that they're supposed to do something. And you shouldn't let society tell you what you should do. At all, honestly, even if it comes to like school or going back to school. We made a joke about it on live at a wedding or something. People will look at a certain person and be like, you next. At a funeral, I'm gonna look at the oldest person that's there and be like, you next. If that's the case, like if we're going by at certain ages, certain things are supposed to happen, we're gonna apply it in our situations. So don't be mad at me if I pull up and tell you something like that. But the point of that was just, there is no age to me for moving out. Like if you can't do something, you can't do something, you know, at that particular time. It definitely shouldn't be a thing to where people are telling you or trying to hint to you that you should, especially if you do it and you're not ready and a bill due. Cause those same people that was like, girl, you need to be trying to move out, you how old? You ain't moved out yet. Those same people ain't gonna pick up the phone if you need to borrow $50 on the light bill. Don't be letting people hype you up. In no way, shape, or form, anything considered, even outside of moving. I work my way from the bottom to the top. And then I only really put like a little bit on the sides just to sort of clean up the contour a little bit. And I like to use my beauty blender to do this. And then I'm going like right along the eyes. Again, it still looks crazy, but when you do your face, you gotta trust the process. If you let that sit just a little bit, what I like about this concealer, it does what a concealer is supposed to do. And by going up a shade, it means I don't have to use concealer twice. Like sometimes people will use one that's close to their skin tone. Like you'll conceal and then you highlight. By me using a little bit of a brighter concealer, I'm doing both at the same time. And then if you want to kind of consider the layers on your face, I'm not having too many because I won't go back in with another concealer on top of this one. When I get ready to start blending, I turn it back around to the wider side of my beauty blender. Hopefully my camera isn't too bright. I had already filmed this video once, but I did not like the setup that I had. The lighting just wasn't really good to me. The makeup turned out really good. The lighting, I didn't care for it too much, so I was just like, And you just want to spend some time blending over everything before you move on to the next step. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video. When we were on live too, y'all was saying like, you need to do these kind of topics on your YouTube, blah, blah, blah. But I was just like, every time I've ever posted to my Instagram and I do like a Q&A saying, hey, give me topics to chat about, where I want it to be a good video, but I also want it to be things that you all care to want to know about. Y'all be asking me about stuff that's not beneficial to your life. Like y'all be like, oh, tell us about this. Like everything just be about me. So I was super excited on the live last night because the questions that were being asked were the types of questions that could help people. If you're still watching, throw a few suggestions down below, because I definitely want to start doing girl chat type of videos on my channel. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Halo setting powder. I'm going to turn it over, kind of shake some into the top. For beginners, you don't bake, you can't go wrong if you just press it in. I like to make sure I got the creases out before I put this powder underneath. Some people like to kind of go down a lot on the neck. I kind of don't. Depending on what you're going to wear, I don't too much care for makeup transfer. I don't like it. With my girl chats, when I do start doing them, I may just kind of sit and chat with you all, because even this, if you were on that Instagram live, the one we were on there for like an hour and 26 minutes, and I was like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be getting ready to go somewhere right now. Then y'all heard me say how if I just stop everything and just sit here and just talk, I can really give you all good information or just a really good chat. Because sometimes I'll play it back and I'll just be like, oh, I wanted to say this and I wanted to say that and I wanted to say this. But when I'm trying to do my makeup, the focus is just on too many different things. But we're gonna keep trying and see what we get, you know? Tapping into the powder like this, right? Just squeeze it and kind of do like that and sort of press that in. If you don't make a face like that, at some point you're not doing it right. But follow around my eye and really pressing along the nose too. Coming over here. making sure you pick up an even amount of it. Then as I begin to slowly run out of what's in my cap, the rest of that goes right down the center portion right here of my forehead, and just keep tapping to where it's pressed into your skin really well. Okay. All right, we're gonna bring some color back to the face now. So this is where I'm gonna take, it's not drugstore, I know, but regardless of if I want to use our drugstore products, I can't find a way around this. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth Mahogany number 56. Let's see which kind of brush. I know which brush I normally would use for it, but attempted to use one of my new ones. Trying to see which one has powder on it. That'll let me know which one I used yesterday to do this with. Basically, I'm picking up something that's fluffy. I like the way this one looks. It's kind of tapered. Tap into it, tap some off, pressing that first. I'm not sure when I ran out of space on my card, so I had to grab another one. I'm taking the Sephora Micro Smooth, setting down the bronzer first. I'm trying to multitask. This is my second video for the day. Unless I combine the two, I don't think I will though. I'd rather them kind of be short and sweet, topic focused. And then I gotta film one more video after this. Then I'll be done for November and I can go into hiding until Vlogmas. So I'm taking the e.l.f. contour palette, dark deep, tap into these two at the bottom. Even though we've already done it with the cream, this will just help to bring back the color to our face a whole lot. There was a different brush I used for that yesterday, which really had me looking snatched. On Instagram, y'all was like, oh my god. I ain't just saying that neither, y'all was really saying it. I just gotta pick the right one. I'll just use this one. What I keep in mind when doing this, I think of the number 3, so I come here and around and down. And at this point, it would kind of be time to take off the scarf. This is where we want, again, I'm filming a separate video, so I was trying to make sure my wig is getting melted. But y'all will see the finished look of that at the end of this video. Take this selfie ready foundation brush, using this to really press the powder into my skin further without picking up any product. That just really helps to blend everything for me so that I still won't have any harsh lines. Just to be sure I'm not getting it on my lace. So I actually used this eyeshadow brush when I did my nose on Instagram yesterday. And I'm just going to tap into this one right here and tap off. I'm starting right where my brow is. Just go down. I forgot to cream contour my nose, so I'm going to go in more than a little bit to try to like make up for that. I like to do like the tip like this, and then also here as well, or like a lift, if you will, a nose job without going underneath the knife. That's what your contour is for. Without any product on it, I'm picking up this brush again and just tapping. For my blush, I'm going to take my NARS. This is like a mini one that I got this for my birthday actually. Who gave this? I think my mom gifted me this for my 29th birthday. NARS and Orgasm. Tap into that and put this right here on my cheeks, going back just a little bit. I like blush a lot. It really helps to warm up the face too. And again, after I apply something, picking this one up but with no product on it and just tapping over that. Ooh, ooh, So far so good. Well, since my brows were sort of already done, I'm just gonna go ahead and put back everything that I kind of lost while doing my face. This is the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil in Ash Brown. Mostly my tail right here. And I'm not really like drawing the brows on. I'm just kind of like sweeping it through, doing little hair-like strokes basically. Let me know if you all would rather me just like really just take my time and have maybe a longer makeup video where I'm doing my makeup but still attempting to chat with you all, or if y'all are like, Destiny, you should focus and just, you know, not do anything and just kind of sit and chat. I feel like me sitting and chatting would be the best info, because then I'm giving it my undivided attention. So I don't know, let me know what you all think. Maybe we can do a mixture of both. Not all videos have to be the same. Wow, 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 wow. I'm recording. Period. Shout out to my subscriber for the shirt. I don't like doing eyeshadow all the time. When I don't feel like it, this is what I do. The same thing that you use to warm up your face, to do your bronzing and all of that, you can just go right back into that. This is the e.l.f. crease brush. Didn't use this yesterday. Oh, this is a crease brush too. So I bought 2 different packs, basically same brush, different colors. Do it like this. And if you have any concealer that you may have not like set on your eyelids, or if you brought your foundation down onto the eyelids as well, the powder on top of that will help to set it, and it'll give you a little bit of definition just going back and forth like this. Sometimes I won't put anything on my eyelids. I'll just go ahead and do my mascara and keep it pushing. It just depends. But whenever I'm not in the mood for eyeshadow, bronzer in the crease, And sometimes all over the lid works great for that. This brush is a little more big, but just for like setting it down all over the lid, you could just tap into that and then just slap it on there. I'm not a like makeup guru, so I'm probably not gonna give you the best tip, but I'm just saying like that's what I would do. You're not supposed to do this, but this is how I do it. Nobody told me this, but I'm telling you. I filmed one of those. I gotta post it. To allow the glue on my lashes to sit for the perfect amount of time, I've lately been doing my highlight while I wait. To resemble what I did on Instagram Live the other day, I used the Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is like classic. If you want to get a drugstore highlight that looks really good, the only other highlight that I have, this one is Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder, and it's gonna be in the description box down below. I just stuck my stiletto nail in this highlight. Wow. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. highlighting brush. I'm gonna tap it to bronzed first. Wow. Then I go on top of that with Summer. If I'm really trying to be like, you see me, I know you see me. Don't act like you ain't see me. I know you saw me. You see that. Cupid's bow right here. Without dipping back into it, a little bit on the chin. Without dipping back into it. Put the rest on the forehead. Then I'm gonna take a smaller one, right? But I want that to kind of be bright in the inner corner here. Tap into it, make sure you don't have too much. Just to open up the eye. That's what this does. Since we didn't do too much eyeshadow, I'm still just gonna put this here like that. Wow, my face. I came a long way. Y'all know I used to fill my brows in with a black pencil. A black pencil. I probably thought it was cute too. I bet I thought it was cute. I used to only do the highlight on the nose right here, but now I go down a little longer with it. I don't know, something in pictures. It reminds me of that Instagram filter. I guess whenever I play with that filter, I like the way it does my nose. So ever since then, I was like, I'm gonna stretch my highlight a little bit longer like the little filter does. Not too much. I always kind of tap it when I put it on the nose because Vlogmas is not here yet. We ain't trying to say hey to Rudolph. The lashes should be ready to pick up and put on. You need this to do lashes. You need this in your life. You just need it. You trust me, right? Okay, go and get it. And make sure I got the right one. Yep. I'm gonna sway down like this. I like to do my mascara after I've done my lashes. I sit them there. Ooh, they know I'm recording, so they treating me right. If you don't wear stiletto nails, but you like to wear lashes, you should stop wearing coffin nails and do stiletto because it helps you to do this. I'm just pushing these as close as I can to my lash line, basically. You see the difference? I know you see the difference. Let me know. Give this makeup video a thumbs up if y'all want to see a makeup look without lashes. But my new eyelash routine, nighttime routine, is on point. Let me know what you want. Dang girl. Mascara by Too Faced. I'm gonna put that on the lower lashes. Before I do that though, the bronzer again. When you use one product multiple ways, now you're getting somewhere. When I'm feeling lazy, just use a small brush, sweeping that underneath the eye, just to give me a little bit of color underneath here so that it's not so naked. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. Depends on what I'm in the mood for. Alright, if you really want your lashes to pop, whenever I don't put on false lashes, you prime your face, right? So why not prime your lashes? This is the Kokie Professional Lash Boosting Primer. I put this on. Say for instance, if you were doing nails and you want the color to really stand out, right? So you're gonna take a white and then you're gonna put the color on there. So I feel like because this primer is white, when I go on top of it with the black mascara, I don't know, maybe I'm just telling myself lies. Maybe I don't do nothing at all. But to me, girl, this is it. I'm running low on it. I'm forcing it. I was gonna say like some of y'all relationships, but oh my god, because y'all ain't gonna believe me. You believe me, Stevie? Now I'm gonna be honest with you. This mascara is not a must-have. You can get a good mascara without paying high-end money for it. I'm gonna just put that out there because I gotta put that out there. A mascara is a mascara to me. I was live on Instagram and Sephora. I was like, I need a mascara. What should I get? Y'all was like, get this. I'll be listening to y'all sometimes, so I got this. Put your money somewhere else. Don't spend it on a mascara. Unless, I take that back. If you're not gonna wear false lashes, then you should have a good mascara. To blend the two together, it doesn't matter what you're doing that with. I put my finger right here because it helps me to lift the lash, and then I only brush up as far as my own natural lashes would go. Not together doing something weird. Hello. Y'all asked me on Instagram Live, do I sometimes mess up? I didn't do it on Instagram Live. I got it right, but once this dries, I'll be able to just kind of like flick it off. I spray my face after the blush step, but before the highlighting step. But I forgot because when I'm filming, I don't know what I'm doing, clearly. This is the NYX Bear With Me 8-Hour Prime Set and Refresh. It's a multitasking spray, so you can use it for all of those things. I don't know if this does anything either, but I like the way my makeup looks when I fan versus when I don't. So fan. Slower for dramatic effect. Man, YouTubers, man. Alright, let's do this lip combo and get finished with this. Courtesy of my purse. I think I'm kind of a minimalist. You know how some people have lots and lots and lots? There's absolutely nothing wrong with having lots and lots and lots. But when it comes to makeup, I guess I have what I need to do my face with. I like to have maybe 1 to 2 of each step. So this is the only lip pencil that I have. It's by NYX as well. Brown Cafe. You can use any brown. Line your lips. It's my go-to lip combo I'm putting you on right now. I take the NYX Lingerie and After Hours, put this along the outer portions of my lip. Sometimes if I'm using this, I don't really need the lip liner, but it's YouTube, so y'all know we do the most. Kidding. Maybe not. Then, we tried this on Instagram Live last night too. Where is it? We're gonna take the concealer, the same concealer that we use on our face, right? Absolutely love it. This is my new lip combo. Now I have 2 lip combos. If that's not something that I would normally do, this is NYX Shout Loud Satin Lipstick in a la Mode. If you want a high-end version, I will either take the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Stripped. Naked looks very similar to this, and that would be in the center of my lips. And I'm a gloss kind of girl, plus it also helps to kind of ombre everything even more and blend it out. I'm gonna take the Fenty Gloss and Fussy. Lip combos is just grabbing stuff and giving it a try. Doing your makeup and getting better at it is just grabbing stuff and giving it a try. I mean, in your shade, of course. With anything, we only get better at the things that we attempt over and over and over again. So now I'm going to switch back to filming the wig video, then I'll come back and conclude this video. Make sure y'all check out both because I would really love that. The finished look of my makeup. Again, special thank you to Elf for gifting me these makeup items. I really appreciate it. I will have all of the products that I've used in this video linked in my description box down below. They may or may not be affiliate links. I always like disclose that in the description box, so definitely check. It doesn't like change the price of the item or anything on y'all's end. It just means I get a percentage of the sale for putting you on, okay? I love the way my makeup turned out. It's really cute. Look at that. If you all will be checking out any of these products, definitely let me know that down below. If you have any e.l.f. makeup products in your collection, let me know what those are. Put me on. That is pretty much it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll talk to y'all in my next one. If y'all want to see more videos like this, makeup and whatnot, then be sure to click over here. I'll have 2 makeup videos right here for you all. And click on my cute little face to subscribe to my YouTube channel because it's absolutely free to do so. I would love it if you would, especially since you're still here. Why not? Go ahead and watch another video. I'm going to talk to you in the next video. Go ahead.